It is 7 minutes before the hour. Phil Collins, Mike Rutherford, Tony Banks. Each one of them a good musician in his own right. Put them together, you get Genesis. You get a hit album called Invisible Touch, and you get sold-out concerts at places like Madison Square Garden, which is where Ron Reagan caught up with them.
We're very much a group. When we're together, we are probably a definition of the word group.
We kind of improvise together, that's all, you know, and things can emerge from any one person and then get built on by another person, just as if you're doing it on your own, really. I mean, you wouldn't be able to play with the same people only for all that period. You've really got to do some other things. And I think also you go away, you do some other things, you find out about some things you wouldn't have found out about within the group, and you bring those things back into the group, which I think strengthens it. The group is never quite the same each time it comes back together, although we slip into it very easily, and we have a sort of natural kind of way of playing together.
How has touring changed for you since you've gotten older?
I think that the thing really is that each time we go out on the road, it's kind of, I guess we become more popular, and so in the old days what happened is you'd play New York and that was a big important pressure gig, and then you'd go out of town somewhere to a smaller place. It was an important show, but you kind of relaxed a bit, you know. There were like the important towns and the kind of the slightly easy ones you felt. And now I think every gig we do is what I call a sort of a pressure gig.
I mean, all kinds of things have changed from the early days when you arrive and have to convince the receptionist that you actually have got a reservation. You know, that's the first thing you had to do. And then when she said they'd never heard of you, you know, you threw something across the room like Mike did, I think, once in New Orleans. But no, it's all done for you. It's very easy. I mean, apart from the fact that it is, obviously, you know, it is tiring.
Is it fun making videos? What about Invisible Touch? Was that a real kick to get together and do that?
It's a very small part of our lives. I know it's seen by lots of people and gets lots of attention. Invisible Touch was just a video we couldn't think of a good idea, so we just kind of went in and messed around. And it looks, that's the truth. I mean, it looks very natural.
And we just set up things and basically mucked about all day, and they filmed it. And then we filmed a bit ourselves as well. It's called Invisible Touch.
You're so dependent on things like video kind of image and things like that, your ability to do that. You still obviously need a good song. But you can come through so quickly nowadays, you know, the right single combined with the right video, and there you are.
Phil, you're not the picture of what everybody thinks of as a rock star. You lead a very understated life. How is that?
Don't know, really. Never done anything else, you see, so it's not like, well, I want to break it, you know, I don't want to service cars anymore, I'm fed up with cleaning, you know, being a sewage maintenance expert or whatever. I want to be in a rock group. You know, I've never done anything else, so this is what I do. So it's hard to sort of think about dressing up and being a part, because this is all I am, you know.
Honest man. It is now 4 minutes before the hour. We'll be back after this.
In our next hour, Robert Wagner. Next week, Sean Connery.